morning, everyone. So we got a little bit of a late start this morning. It's almost 10:30. We were supposed to get up at 8, but we are just so jet lagged that we decided to sleep in a little bit. So right now we're on our way to a shopping center to get some breakfast and to find some snacks for us because we are going on a road trip today. It was a mall that we went to and they had a grocery store there, so we went to that grocery store and it was quite an experience. It's really hard, I feel like, even just checking out and everything like that when you don't speak the native language, but
yeah, everything's written in French, so it's a little bit harder to understand what everything is.
Yeah. And then after we figured out the groceries finally, and then after we went to just this little restaurant that was in the mall for breakfast. Cafe. It was a cafe. I'm glad our waiter spoke a little bit of English because we were struggling ordering food and
wrestling Jensen at the same time.
Yes, Jensen was acting very hyper at the moment, so these kind ladies that were sitting next to us
spoke no English at all.
No English. They asked for a high chair for him, which was so nice of them.
In French.
Yes. So thank you so much, those people. I think they understood our struggle. They really liked Jensen. One of them even gave him a kiss on the cheek when they left. So now we're on our way to Dinant, I think is how you pronounce it. And we are gonna go on a little bit of a hike. So we're all set to go. Jensen is bundled up, got his little boots on. And for your information, when you're trying to find this park, if you come, it's called Park Furfooz. Follow signs for Park Furfooz, not your GPS. It takes you to what looked like a little school or something. So I realized that we started hiking and we didn't even explain to you guys what this was. So Park, I'm gonna just say it's Furfooz, is just a little park you can drive through, or two, and then I think it's a 3 to 4 mile hike, and it's a loop hike, and it has just a bunch of historical type sites. So this area, I believe, was settled by, or not settled, but the Romans were here at one point, and so they have like a remade Roman bathhouse. They have some like scenic views of just the nature in the area here, and there's also some caves that you can go into, which I think this one right behind me, yeah, it's just a little cove, but there'll be more where you can walk into and everything. So it's just sort of a hike to go back in time and see some of the things that used to be here during the Roman era. Not sure what this is. It's a little bit off the trail, but I don't know. Looks like a little hiding place. Right, back down we go. At least we shall attempt. No, to show how steady of feet you have. Alright, now my turn. I think this might be one of the caves. Maybe. Looks like this place They've found remains from different prehistoric periods during the Neolithic times. Cavities in caves became, grave sites. Spooky.
Ooh, for spooky season.
Looks like there's one up there too.
Yeah, it's a smaller.
I think there's like stairs on this other side. I wonder if we're supposed to go up the stairs and then try to come down this. Oh gosh. Oh, just kidding.
What is it?
It's just another like little nook. I would not attempt this.
Oh.
We're good. This is another just huge like cutout in the cave. It's really hard to put this into like size perspective. So this here, I believe, is one of the walls the Romans built. Right downstairs we go. And down here, I think, is the bathhouse. Let's check it out. Here's another room. Ooh, I bet you it got really toasty in here when all of these were filled with hot water. If it was hot water, maybe not. Might have been cold water. Looks like what they did was they had a fire that would then heat up the water, or at least the air in here, to make it warm, and then they would bathe. That looks like the place of the fire would be put in order to heat the pools. Oh yes, another one. Interesting. Sounds like a lot of work to take a hot bath.
Yeah. That's probably worth it after building all this stuff.
Yeah, true. That is so true.
So actually, since we've been reading this, from 200 to actually 330 is when the Romans were here. And then from 330 to 450 was when the Germanic militia was actually working here. And then after these baths were done with the Romans, the Germans turned it into a Germanic necropolis.
More spooky. So I'm pretty sure we actually missed a couple things. There was like another side trail, and we didn't know whether to go down that side trail or continue on the trail that we were on, but that's okay. It's starting to get dark out, and we have one more place to go before heading back to Brussels. Alright, so the camera basically died, but we're on our way to Dinant and just passing through some farm towns. The hike was a lot of fun. I highly recommend it if you have some time to kill and you're near Dinant. I think you do need to have a car to get there. Dinant. They just have this walk here that bikes and people can walk on. So we're just gonna walk down and see the church, which is right here. And then the Citadel is above. So, and we might drive up there if we have time. But it's already getting dark out. So it's what, like 5 or so? Oh, 4:22. It's already getting dark. So we gotta make it count. So right behind us is the Notre Dame de Dinant, which is part of the reason why Dinant is very famous. It is a 13th century style cathedral. It's Gothic style, I guess. And what makes it unique is the ball shape at the top. I guess a lot of churches don't have that, so yeah.
It's a lot of shades of black too. It's not a lot of black.
Yeah.
That's what makes it more Gothic.
Yeah. And then right behind it is the Citadel de Dinant. Alright, so I think we're gonna go across the street and try to check out the church. I don't know if it's open or not, but we shall see. Try to go to the Citadel, but I guess it closes soon, and the church is also closed. Not gonna lie though, at least we don't have to climb all the stairs.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Here, let me show you. So the stairs go all the way up there, and they cut over all the way up to the Citadel, which is not even in sight at the moment. So
A lot of walking.
A lot of walking. You up for the challenge? Now I'm pooped. We are off to find a little snack, maybe. We'll see if we can find it. Dave's not super excited about it, so I don't know if he'll try it or not. Alrighty guys, so we got you want to take it? A cookie de Dinant, and these are known as being like the hardest biscuit in Europe, I guess.
It's more like a graham cracker.
Yeah.
Or...
It's almost spelled like cookie. So they came
a bunch of different sizes. We got a smaller one. It's only about what, €4.
Yeah, I think there's 3.
Yeah.
So
they had some like really big ones that were still only like 8, but there would be giant plate size or a bunch of different shapes and stuff. But we chose this guy.
Yeah. So and he looks
like a,
religious.
Yes.
Like a bishop.
Maybe probably somebody significant that we should ask about.
Yeah. And then they gave us this little paper, and it's all in French or Dutch. I can't tell which, but I can understand this first line, and I believe the cookie de Dinant was made in the 15th century in 1466. So we just came here to Fabrique des Cookies, Jacob's. Gonna take the first bite. Is it hard?
It's a little chewy.
A little chewy.
It's good.
At least it didn't break your teeth off, right?
That'll be good in some tea.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Does it taste like a graham cracker, or? Interesting.
So it's like an animal cracker, but religious.
Where do they try this religious graham cracker?
It'll soften up once you chew on it.
It honestly reminds me the taste of a fortune cookie.
Yeah, that's
exactly what it tastes like to me. And it is very hard.
Thanks for a couple bites.
Dave spotted something that he wants to go see. We're just kind of strolling through the town right now.
We're on a mission.
Oh. Very important mission. This is what Dave saw. It's in English too, so of course they're trying to trap us Americans. Okay, Dave, what'd you get?
Well, we were scanning the shops, and the shop owner was very nice, and he explained where things were, and it's the certain sections. It wasn't a very big selection, but had a lot of rare stuff that we can't find in the United States. On the shelf was one bottle of the Westfield Terran 12 that we were trying to go to the monastery to get, so I got one just in case something happened. And he said it was a little bit more pricey here than it would be there, which it's hard to get anyway. So we got that, and then we got some McKellar beer that we can't get in the United States, and then we got an Orville, because I've yet to try that. And then we got a nice little Goose glassware or Lambda glass, so added the collection. A little excited.
Yep.
It's all packaged up really well, so in case you thought we were flying out, but we just got here, so they're not going to make it on the plane.
Brussels now. Don't know what we're doing for dinner yet. Spontaneous. We'll figure it out. We decided on this pizza place that's nearby for dinner because there's like nowhere else in walking distance, and it's about 30 minutes to downtown Brussels, where we kind of want to get food, but it's just a little far. So take a stroll through the neighborhood and getting some pizza. I'm afraid to turn the corner. I don't know. Freaky. I'm afraid there's gonna be a giant spider or something. Ooh, tight squeeze. Oh my gosh. It's spelled F-U-R for F-U-R.
F.
No. Did this trail backwards, and we're doing a lot more uphill trekking than the people that are passing us. So you can also get a fish, a saxophone, a car with the man driving and his dog, a kitty cat, a horse-drawn carriage, and the entire picturesque portrait of Dinant.